Yeah. Continuing on. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take these little fragments. I'm going to go ahead and tie each of these sticks down. Uh-oh, phone's ringing. Damn it. Of course it works like that. It's always got to be traffic jams. Because I'm fighting sundown. So yeah, finding a place for all your little materials, to put your inferior materials, and saving your really good materials. But look, knowing where to put them, man. It's like, hey, you got options. Some stuff will work for multiple things, but look. It's like, it's like you got to go from the beginning to the end with making as little amount of mistakes as possible. That's the goal. That's all. That's everything. That's construction. I mean, like two things can be. They can both be true at once. Like one truth does not diminish another truth. No, they should only really both support one another. Actually, people are weird. They've been like dumbed down, and they kind of think like popularity, like popular belief is what truth, but that's not true. It's empirical. It's when you've lived it and learned it for yourself. And, you have some way, some medium to present why it's true. And you've done it many times, so it's tried and true. Right? Like you can stand on those tried and true things, right? I can stand on that. Yeah. It can be pretty tedious, pretty frickin' frustrating. So, not only does this build up the mind, it builds up the body, it builds up your patience, and your resilience, so to speak. And you learn about things, right? Natural stuff like how bark and branch and wood and all that stuff kind of works, right? It's kind of like micro macro sort of thing. Forest and the trees, my ninja. So you can master something, but look, you still got the grandmasters, you know what I'm saying? Just because you mastered it, still, you gotta go for either something big or longevity or whatnot to get to that next level, the long haul. Or you branch out and cross over somehow, you know what I'm saying? And apply your knowledge from one mastery and use it to fast track yourself to master another thing, right? So these sort of things, that's that wax on, wax off stuff. It's real. It just keeps repeating over and over again. It's like a science. You just got to learn the science and the process. Just keep find out your way to get good results. Keep replicating those results, and then innovate to either do it better, it's prettier, it's faster, you can do more with less. Those sort of things. Faster, get it done faster, or mass produce, that sort of thing. Sometimes, look, when you get frustrated, at some point you might start rushing it, right? But look, when you're really enjoying the process, you start taking your time, dude, and you do better. Yeah, I mean, even though you're taking your time, which would seem like that means it takes longer, it's not going to be as good. No, it's not true. Sometimes going slow is going fast. Sometimes going fast is actually being slow. You could look into stock car racing, for instance. Now, if you're going down the straightaway and you got some curves, if you hit them curves going the same speed as you were on the straightaway, you're going to come way wide on that corner if you even make it at all, right? So, going slower there is the fastest speed you can go. So, like, look, you can apply that. That's my buddy Dale from Florida Dale product. He taught me that when we were playing Gran Turismo, a video game. That was the analogy he gave me, and I've like used it over and over again because I found it's not just true in that's true in a lot of things. I mean, even like, for instance, you got Tai Chi. These dudes do all their movements really slow. And that would be, oh, that's counterproductive. Aren't you training your body to be slow? No, what you're really doing is you're ingraining it freaking exponentially into your subconscious mind and to your muscle memory. So that, like, your brain doesn't need to think about it. It just does it because, look, you've trained it. And then you got to let your body, you put in the work in the training. Let go with your mind and let your training take over and trust it. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a while to get there. It takes a while to get there sometimes. It's a way to operate in your gifts, man. It's kind of faith. Faith isn't just sitting around waiting for stuff. No, it's the power to take action on stuff, right? To not be afraid and just do it. Right? There is a lot of analogies like that in the Bible too. Like processes, stuff that people do. Universal truths. Explain, that's what parables, okay? Parabolic teachings, okay? So, everything is a lesson. And there's lessons inside the lessons. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm just trying to tap into that energy a little bit and express it out there to internet land. And share, a little of my experiences here and insights, techniques, all that. Trying to give back. Not like hoard the knowledge. No. You will never reveal the Wu-Tang secret. Sort of mindset. Did I get all the way around already? It's this one. Almost. This one. So sometimes, taking your sweet ass time doesn't mean you're dicking around. It means you're being deliberate and you're doing a good job. You're not trying to milk money out of your boss. Like, but hey, I guess, hey, if your job description is, hey, dude, I don't want you to take your sweet ass time and do a great job. I want you to just get it done. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, man, yeah, sure. And I'll go back to doing the shit as best as I can. It's kind of like a form of meditation, being mindful, okay? But, you know, sometimes some people don't want you to boss up. They want you to, they like your role as a laborer, as a little guy. And once they start to see that, like, look, they see behind your mask that you're better than people think. And they get a little intimidated out of it. So now they bump up expectations so high. They want you to do all that methodical, slow, deliberate work. Like, fast. I mean, there's sometimes you might be in a good mood and you're already activated in a flow state. And you can do that sometimes. But no, you can't do it all the time. It's just like creativity and inspiration. It's not always there. There is times where you have writer's block, or you're just out of ideas right now, or you're just burnout, or you got too much shit on your mind that's making it so you can't concentrate on your work. Sometimes concentrating on your work will pull you out of it. But there's a time and a place for everything, you know what I'm saying? So there's not one size fits all, or